Hi there, my name is Rashpal Sohan. I'm the head of business intelligence at Angani. I manage a team of 5 analysts, and our aim is to extract data from businesses with the aim of providing actionable insights.
Hello, my name is Faith Wafula Nasombi. I am a business intelligence data analyst and I work at Angani Limited.
My name is Nancy Maina. I am a business intelligence data analyst at Angani Limited.
My work, I basically do a lot of analytics when it comes to gathering data, creating this data and making sure that it is giving insights to businesses.
Basically, what I do here at Angani is analyze data, identify the trends, generate insights that enhance businesses' performance.
It's actually been phenomenal. Let me just take you back to where Moringa came into our radar. So we started in 2021, and at the time we were quite a small team. We were just 2 of us, and so the work was manageable. The projects were quite straightforward. As we continued growing, 1 became 2, 2 became 5. Very soon we found that the numbers were far exceeding what we could personally manage. So we needed talent. We needed a set of business analysts who could handle that workload. So we talked to our CEO and we decided what's the best way to do this. Is it to get through a recruiter, or is there another process of doing this? So he suggested to us actually speak to Moringa. And that's actually how the collaboration started. So we reached out to Moringa, we spoke to the commercial people over there, and then we started the whole process. So they suggested to us, why don't we actually come and introduce ourselves, what are we looking for? And so we started by actually giving a project to Moringa students, and that is how the whole process started. And I can happy to say that from there, we recruited 2 of your students, and they've actually been exceptional. What has been the real benefit of hiring from Moringa has been that knowledge gap. Whereas we've worked with other people before, we found that there's always a bit of maybe a challenge in their understanding. With the students from Moringa, we would already see that there was a very solid foundation. Particularly with the students we hired, because they were the best of their cohort, it's been a very short learning curve.
So at Summarize It and Say Foundation, Moringa gave me foundation in both technical and analytical skills. We were given projects. These projects gave me skills in terms of learning how to understand data, learning how to, sort of like analyze this data and make it simple for people to, understand and even derive actionable insights. So that's basically how I'd put it.
Coming from a non-tech background, I joined Moringa School to pursue data science, where it equipped me with both technical and soft skills that I would say laid a pretty strong foundation for my current role here in Angani.
So there have been a number of things. I think technically the team is very proficient, the students are very proficient, and I don't have to talk much about that. But I think the one thing that has really stood out to me is the fact that when we were looking to hire, we were looking for a bunch of students who we felt could take the department to the next level. So not only were they good at what they did, but they also had soft skills and leadership skills. And we could easily see that, particularly with the students that we hired from Moringa. So I'm happy to say that I generally feel this department will go strength to strength, because with the skills we have taught the students we have hired from Moringa, they will be able to impart these skills and also take up that leadership role and the seniority of that role that's required.
My growth has been very transformative, I won't lie, in terms of technical and professionally. Basically, the skills that we got from Moringa School, I came in here and I was able to enhance them in terms of now we're handling very large and complex data sets, and the background from Moringa has helped me to navigate through that. And then there's the aspect of professionalism. I am learning how to interact more with people from different areas, fields in terms of health, may it be manufacturing and all that stuff. So it is really, the company is really helping me grow in technically, professionally, and last, my confidence. I'm a very big introvert, but coming into this space, I am able to handle different people differently. We all don't relate in the same spectrum of life, and it's really, can I say, enhancing that part of my life as well. So yeah.
I would say there's been a tremendous improvement on how I analyze, structure, visualize, and present my data.
The short answer to that is without a shadow of doubt. What we particularly liked about the students we hired from Moringa is the short time required to impart the skills that are required to start the job. So you can see that foundation is built. There are gaps in knowledge, but very easy to fill, particularly with the students that we hired. They have an enthusiasm to learn, they're very hungry, and when they don't know, they're humble enough to ask us. So they were very easy to work with, and I can honestly say that I'm very happy with the students I've had. What I've also appreciated about Moringa is the collaboration. It wasn't just a case of we hired the students and then that was it, Moringa went away. No, Moringa kept in touch, they came back and checked with us, how are they doing, what else can we add? So it's been a very collaborative experience and we've actually learned from each other. So I think on that basis, I generally believe Moringa is training the best of the best and we would definitely hire from them again.
So I would say learning tech in Moringa is not just a career path, but it equips you with a universal knowledge that irrespective of your age, your economic status, you're able to connect to the world, you're able to connect to the global village.
Basically, I'd say go for it. Without Moringa School, I don't even think I'd be here. It basically gave me a sense of direction. Yes, I was in tech before, I was a computer scientist, but I had all these ideas. I wanted to be a software engineer, I wanted to do data analysis. I just didn't know where to go. But going to Moringa School, it actually streamlined me into one direction. And from here now, it's very easy for me to move upwards.